এক্সক্লুসিভলি রবি এবং এয়ারটেল ইউজারদের জন্য। ডাউনলোড দ্য নাম্বার 1 মিউজিক অ্যাপ নাও।
অনলাইনে পছন্দের জিনিসের পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ। এক, কেনাকাটা হবে ঘরে বসেই বাড়তি কোনো চার্জ ছাড়া। আর দুই, আপনি পাবেন 20% পর্যন্ত। বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল
বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র ইলেকট্রিক আর্ক ফার্নেসে পরিশোধনের পর তৈরি হয় ভূমিকম্প সহনীয় স্টিল একেএস।
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বলছি রাজামশাই। দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক। এখন সুপার ফাস্ট, ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
BPL 2017 কুমিল্লা ভিক্টোরিয়ান্স বনাম চিটাগাং ভাইকিংস আজ সন্ধ্যা 6টায়। শত শত বছর আগে ব্রিটিশ সাম্রাজ্য যুগে
দেখে দিলে কয়টা ঘুষকে আমরা পাড়াই দিই লিখে দিয়ে আমরা পাড়াই দিই এবং আপনি কি হারিয়ে দিতে দেবেন। আসুন আমরা আমাদের পরিবেশ পরিষ্কার রাখি।
একটু হিসেব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিম তো, সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে। আসলে একটু হিসেব। বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সঙ্গে চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সা 1 পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে। আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বলছি রাজামশাই। দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
গ্রামীণ ফোন
বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। আপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের।
অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা। একেএস BPL 2017
দেখে না
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট। কুমিল্লা ভিক্টোরিয়ান্স বনাম চিটাগাং ভাইকিংস আজ সন্ধ্যা।
আপনি আমার স্কলারশিপ লাগবে না, আমি যাবো আপনি
মাস আধা পয়সা এক পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত।
হ্যাঁ তারপরে চেক করে যদি দেখ তুমি রিজেক্ট করে লাইক বাংলা
His partner in the batting arena is Sunil Naran. Now, Sunil Naran, look at that. Average is not too much to talk about. It does not open regularly. First time he's opening in this edition of the BPL League is BPL 2017, powered by Shah Cement. Here we go. Oh, right on the money, just tailing into that one and played away quietly by Lewis. Good afternoon, Roshan.
Afternoon, Shamim. Squared him up a bit. Lewis. 156 for 5 is, I think, a gettable score here. It's not out of the reach of Dhaka Dynamites, but they'll have to bat well. But again, I'm a strong believer of the momentum factor. The momentum was with khulna.
Oh, that should be... Oh, touch and go. I think the bowler got away with that one. Need to have another look at the line.
Was it Ranmo Martinez, the umpire, who I thought just let it go? That's tight, very tight indeed. I think the line that gives an indication of a wide, it just...
He's wondering why that was not given a wide. Shahid Afridi shaking his head. And the Yorker length has hit and head away. Delightful stuff. Full swing of the bat. It was in his zone and it went for the first boundary.
A typical West Indian shot, if one may classify it. Very little movement of the feet, almost on the up. Hit it from where he was, never looked to get forward, just punched it. A typical Caribbean shot. They love to hit the ball on the up, love to drive like that. A good start for Lewis.
They've got to take advantage of the power play overs. Khulna didn't have a good one. And he missed out on that one. His eyes lit up when he saw the ball being pitched a little shorter, but it just kept a shade low.
I think it's important that they make full use of such opportunities. Two men on the leg side boundary. The two men are loved outside the 30-yard circle. Squalling and mid-wicket. No one on the offside. They'll be looking to try and bowl more wicket to wicket. Because it's a tight line you'll have to bowl. He was good in the last game.
Well, he's maybe holding out here. My catch, says the fielder. Down it comes, and he's taken it quite comfortably. It's the captain who wasn't taking any chances. He said, I'm going to take it, and he's 100% right. The crowd are delirious.
Wasn't there to play that shot. It was far too short. He was looking to go straight, and the length wasn't right. So as a result of it, he got more height, really. Look at how well he judged it. Excellent piece of work by Mahmudullah. So Lewis goes for 4. Dhaka Dynamites 4 for 1.
ভাই আমাদের ফাইলগুলো হবে ইয়াং ম্যান সব তো 3G 4G না চাইলেও লিখবেন, না চাইলেও লিখবেন। ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন, এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট, ফাস্ট অ্যান্ড ফাস্ট। বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you. Out of the frying pan into the fire. Get rid of the big hitter, even Lewis, and in comes. Very, very dangerous Shahid Afridi. There's that non-strikers in that stroked and straight to Mahmudullah. The wicket taking first over. It's 4 for 1.
Got it! এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি।
সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে এক ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন। No জোর জবরদস্তি, only ultra gliding, cool shaving foam. The real smooth experience প্রতিসেবেই cool. Real man কখনো জোর খাটায় না।
তোমরা প্রিমিয়ার কিন্তু চুল বাঁধার টাইম কই? ডোন্ট ওয়ারি, খোপা বেঁধেই যাব। নতুন সানসিল্ক ইনস্টাবান প্লেস করো, রোল করো এবং বেন্ড করো সহজেই, আর খোপা বাঁধো ইনস্ট্যান্টলি। সানসিল্কের সাথে পাও ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি। ইনস্টাবানে খোপা বাঁধা ফান এন্ড ইজি। তো বুঝে নাও তোমার ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি।
এলো ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট। এর আয়োডিন ও ব্যালেন্সড মিনারেলস শরীরের ইলেকট্রোলাইট ব্যালেন্স করে, যেন আপনি থাকেন সবসময় অ্যাক্টিভ। ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট, অ্যাক্টিভ সারাদিন। 67 the game. Just deviating down the leg side. When you're a wicket-to-wicket bowler, you've got to be very careful you don't err in line, particularly on the onside. Not too much protection there. On that occasion, he got just away with it.
Khulna will be looking to try and dislodge Afridi. That will be their next best or next target. Afridi is someone who can be very, very destructive, punishing, as we did see in that last game. Started off with sixers, but this time very different with a single. Now stood his ground, Sunil Narayan. No foot movement, trying to go across to the line of that ball and just played his bat at that in hope, nothing else. Well, Narayan has been sent up the order with a purpose, and he needs to accomplish it. Obviously, with the license to play a few shots, make use of the first 6 overs. But so far, he's faced 2 balls and got nothing.
Oh, that late movement just after it crossed that indicating lines. I think it was okay with the wide. The fielder, the keeper had to move a bit.
A bit blind here. Sunil Narayan just swinging. Look, got nowhere close to the ball. He just swung from where he was. The ball just kept going. So this is good bowling. Just a swing, very lucky that he didn't get an edge.
Yeah, I think Shafil Islam will do well to try and just bring it in a little bit, a little closer to be induce an edge. That's it, that's the line. There's a ball that kept a shade low. Really swinging from the hips without really getting anywhere near the balls.
I think Afridi is doing the right thing. Just having a word. Well, you're swinging and missing at least now. Just look to rotate the strike. And so far he's swung at 4 deliveries, missed almost everything.
Yeah, that's really uncalled for. You need to, even if you don't get the big ones, just milk the runs, get the strike back. Powerful Shahid Afridi at the other end. Just the single, it's been an excellent over so far from Shafil Islam. Bringing the fielder from deep backward square into the 30-yard circle. Protection at deep mid-wicket now. Pitches it up and is driven it, but only as far as the fielder at wide-ish. Been on and sauntered the single.
Yeah, it took 5 balls for Narayan to get off the mark. Let's see what he could do with the promotion he's been given. We told you that he's opened before, but better known. In fact, opened even in the Big Bash. But now with Afridi on strike, 2 men out on the leg side boundary. That's all they could have. He would rather be looking more mid-off, mid-on.
He's backing away and heading it down straight to the fielder there. Shafiul Islam is on fire. Brilliant ball. He forced Shahid Afridi to try and go over the top, but he's rolled out to Klinger.
Yeah, big wicket, bowled it wide. Afridi was looking to go over extra cover because the options on the leg side were covered. So Shafiul gets his wicket number 5. That's a wide-ish delivery, gave himself room, looked to slam it away on the offside. Good catch by the man at extra cover. The intention was right, he was looking to go over extra cover, but he has to go for 1, it's 6 for 2.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয়। পিকার সিম তো সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সঙ্গে চালু করলে টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সা 1 পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
লাক্স নিয়ে এলো পারফিউমের এক অবিস্মরণীয় সৃষ্টি। পারফিউম বিউটি অয়েলের এক অনন্য মিশ্রণ, যার পারফিউম থাকে বহুক্ষণ। নতুন লাক্স পারফিউমড সোপ কালেকশন, সৌরভ এমন রবে বহুক্ষণ। এখন গান শোনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা। An interesting first 2 overs. Well, the batsmen are very edgy now. Jofra Archer into the bowling.
I think Narayan's gamble hasn't paid off as yet. Cameron Delport is the new batsman. Well, he's come in because Shahid Afridi, a big wicket. The intention was right. He was looking to go over extra cover. Just didn't get the elevation. Good work by the man at extra cover.
Well, he's struggling. You can see Sunil Narayan in the last over missed out on 4 opportunities to get bad on ball, and on that occasion also not really timing it. And that'll give that Jofra Archer the extra fillip. Mentally he needs 23 wickets only into his 22nd match. Wonderful. He generates a lot of pace. Oh, that's short. That's way over the head of the batsman. 1 for the over the shoulder.
Impressed with this young man. Yeah, that's 1 for the over, but quite young, generates good pace. Narayan thought that was a wide. He was just avoiding it, letting it bounce over him. Well, my goodness, he almost touch 150. It's Mohammad Sami and Roy and the other 2. And this time he manages to just clear the man at mid-on. And he will get a boundary, will make him feel better.
It's a lot of the nerves. They were under the caution, losing 2 early wickets, and even just tantalizingly close to that diving fielder. But thankfully for the Dhaka Dynamites batters, it went through for 4 runs. Well, he's happy that the bowler did manage to induce a shot of indiscretion and almost went to hand. The Khulna fielders will have to really be on their toes. Any opportunity, they've done well in the first 2 overs. Keep the pressure on. Mashed that, but straight to the fielder. No chance of a run there at all.
Missing out on opportunities, I can tell you. Now that he should have been looking to put away over extra cover or through extra cover. Plenty of vacant spaces, as we all know, in the power plays. And Sunil Narayan has used up 10 deliveries for his 5. Last ball of the over.
Again, he misses. Real hoik at that one. Sails to 141 kilometers per hour. 3 overs done. 10 for 2.
Got it! এই তো রাজবাড়ি। আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে এক ইন্টারনেট প্যাক
ক্যাডেট কলেজে ফার্স্ট বার ছিল।
কোন ক্যাডেট?
ময়মনসিং ক্যাডেট কলেজ।
কিন্তু ময়মনসিং ক্যাডেট তো মেয়েদের কলেজ।
ভিটামিন এ এর বাড়তি সুরক্ষাযুক্ত সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল, যা ওমেগা 3 ও 6 এর পারফেক্ট ব্যালেন্স এবং বেটা ক্যারোটিন সমৃদ্ধ। সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল, কিছু বাড়তি ভালোর জন্য।
সোয়াদিকা
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়া পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি সিনেমা।
And again, now this Delport joins in what Narayan was doing, just standing his ground, throwing his bat at it, not making an effort to go into the line.
Well, the asking rate is now climbing, but that's still not out of Dhaka Dynamite's reach. But I think what this pair is trying to do, they're just looking to blast the bowling. But I believe the approach can be different. Maybe look to play a different role here.
That's better. A compact shot, but again finds the fielder. Yeah, you're talking about the asking rate going up. You got to remember that when the khulna team batted, they had only 47 runs in the first 10, and then another 120 odd in the next 109 runs in the second 10 overs. So it's possible, but they have to hang on to the wickets. The men to come: Shakib Al Hasan, Nadir Chaudhary, Mosaddek Hussain, Shoaib. Oh, that would have been a wide. It just went for it. Didn't quite time it. Gets himself a single.
I think they need to get into a proper rhythm. They're just swinging at everything. They need to try and look to initially rotate the strike. Just try and get into some sort of rhythm here. Just swinging, missing, and not timing, not finding the gaps, and as a result of it, plenty of dot balls have been offered.
I think the bowlers are doing a good job. They're just sticking to the lines and lengths, keeping it simple, not trying anything out of the ordinary, and spade off. Out of 21 balls, 16 dot balls. That tells you a story, doesn't it? Just the 3 singles and a couple of boundaries. And tries that slower Yorker. That's spade off. The batsman looks up inquiringly at the umpire, but it's just within that guideline.
That's not a wide. That is definitely not a wide. This is excellent bowling. They're making it difficult. They're creating a lot of pressure up the order. They've dismissed 2 frontliners. They got Sunil Narayan struggling. Delport just hasn't got his timing of feet moving. So Dhaka has a lot of work to do.
Gafil Islam tries to bowl another slower one. This time he latches onto it, even not really getting hold of it, and only a single the result.
Narayan's strategy or Narayan's style has been to just swing from where he is. Really looks to hit on the up, very little feet movement, and generally aimed at one shot. Generally look to go through extra cover, look to go straight. So as a result of it, I believe his options are limited in terms of run making.
Delport on strike now. There's some protection in the deep backward square and deep mid wicket. Those are the 2 boundary riders in these power play overs. Gafil Islam with the last ball. Tries that wideish delivery again, and it's hit away, but it's been covered there at mid-off, and a single to finish the 4th over. It's 13 for 2.
সিনেমা।
সাথে রাখো সব সময় সেন্টার ফ্রেশ।
সিনেমা।
সেন্টার ফ্রেশ, ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস। একটু হিসেব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিম তো সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসেব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সঙ্গে চালু করলে টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক। ও একদিন মানুষের মতো মানুষ হবে, তাই ওর জন্য আমরা নিয়ে এসেছি মাত্র 10 টাকায় সেরা স্বাদে নাম্বার 1 পুষ্টি প্রতিদিন, স্বাদে ভরা সেরা পুষ্টি।
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া।
Yonder Music. Download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
Being very easy to negotiate this time around. He's bowled him. Gofra Archer. What a beautiful delivery. His first over, he got the measure of the batsman.
Another almost perfect Yorker. This time it comes off the boot, ricochets into the stumps at an important wicket. It looks like they want to check the no. Cameron Delport dismissed for 2. 13 for 3. Dhaka Dynamites.
যখন আপনার সাথে আছে হিরো i3s প্রযুক্তি, তখন সাশ্রয় হবে জ্বালানি আর সঞ্চয় হবে টাকা। এটি স্মার্ট।
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
অনলাইনে পছন্দের জিনিসটির পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ। 1, কেনাকাটা হবে ঘরে বসেই বাড়তি কোনো চার্জ ছাড়া। আর 2, আপনি পাবেন 20% পর্যন্ত ইনস্ট্যান্ট ক্যাশব্যাক। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো। আপনার
What a delivery. A no ball, yes. Maybe just extending himself there. Jofra Archer, 152.2. How about that, folks? That is some serious heat. Yes, he was just over. Well spotted by the umpire. And this is what he did the previous delivery at 144.7. Crashed into the stumps off the boot. Very close to 100 miles an hour the next delivery. 94.5 miles an hour. 152.2 Ks.
He works up some serious pace and he really just ambles in. He doesn't like sprinting. Shot! That's a good cricket shot. It was full and outside the off stump. Nobody back on the offside boundary. And Shakib helps himself to the first boundary of his innings.
Good delivery, Tino. It wasn't the worst at all. It was up there, it was quick again, and Shakib just dug it out, timed it well and placed it. Still inside the power play, so there's no protection outside the 30-yard circle. Shakib Al Hassan now picks up a boundary. Remember, if he gets an over boundary here, it will be his 100th in T20 cricket. Another lovely shot, another boundary. Shakib Al Hassan has come in with a reply to the Khulna Titans. I'm the captain, I'm in charge, it's my stadium, let the crowd start chanting again.
Yeah, that's an even better shot. You can see those two men, one just in front of point and one behind, and he had to thread it through them and did so successfully. So, speedy start to his innings. Shakib moves on to 8 just from 3 balls.
Back comes Jofra. A quick delivery. What a contest this is turning out to be. 23 for 3. They've been rocked early. Big crowd here has been silenced. And look at those speeds in this over. That, I would reckon, is the fastest ball of the tournament this year, 152.2. Or at least one of the fastest. Narayan still hasn't found his feet. He hasn't been asked to open so far. It's a trend we saw in the Big Bash, then in the Caribbean Premier League, the Trinbago Knight Riders, and of course the KKR in the IPL. He's done it a lot, but this time he was suddenly thrown in this particular game. He hadn't done it all tournaments so far. Wondering if it was quite necessary with the likes of Afridi and Evan Lewis already there. Maybe he has a new role to play now, Sunil Narayan. 5 gone, 24 for 3.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয়। বিকার সিম তো সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সঙ্গে চালু করলে টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
ভাই তুমি চা বানাই দিলা?
এক কাপ চাই যদি বানাই খাওয়াতে না পারি, কমিশনার হওয়ার পরে কি করব? ভাই
তুমি যেরকম নাম্বার 1, তোমার চাও কিন্তু নাম্বার 1।
এমন নাম্বার 1 মানুষদের জন্যই নাম্বার 1 চা পাতা, কন্ডেন্স মিল্ক আর চিনির দুর্দান্ত কম্বিনেশনে 1 কাপ নাম্বার 1 চা। নাম্বার 1 এর জয় সবসময়।
No জোর জবরদস্তি, only ultra gliding, cool shaving foam, the real smooth experience প্রতি শেভেই cool, real man কখনো জোর খাটায় না।
Dhananjaya comes in. His 20 over career, 32 wickets. Last over of power play. That's big from Sunil Narayan. Has he got enough of it? Probably not to clear. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Mahmudullah's taken a few in this tournament. That's outstanding. He was going the wrong way, over his shoulder. I was just about to say Sunil Narayan's done enough. He hadn't. What about that catch, Tino?
We saw 2 match-winning catches from him a couple of matches ago. But this one, in my opinion, has been the best of the tournament so far. Had to run back and make sure he kept his eye on the ball. Had to dive, and what a brilliant catch. And Sunil Narayan goes. He struggled for a 7. 24 for 4 now, the Dhaka Dynamites.
Got it! এই তো রাজবাড়ি। আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
লাক্স নিয়ে এলো পারফিউমের এক অবিস্মরণীয় সৃষ্টি। পারফিউম বিউটি অয়েলের এক অনন্য মিশ্রণ, যার পারফিউম থাকে বহুক্ষণ। নতুন লাক্স পারফিউম সোপ কালেকশন, সৌরভ এমন রবে বহুক্ষণ।
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
সনিকা থাই ভাষা মা।
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি
For wicket of his very first delivery. Consolidation phase now, but the reason why Johru is out there is because of this fantastic catch by Mahmudullah. Didn't make it look spectacular because he didn't tumble all over the place. It wasn't one of those one-handed efforts. And often, Tino, those catches can be underrated sometimes. But if you look at the ground he covered, going the wrong way, kept his eye on the ball, just perfect.
And what people can't see in that replay as well is the fact that there's a lot of cloud up here. It's white. It's not easy to pick that ball up with that kind of a background. But as you say, and rightly so, the distance that he covered kept his eye on the ball and kept those arms straight after taking the catch so the ball doesn't pop out. Little spin, bounce. Nice.
Yeah, now you can have a look at it. Running, 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 running. Eye on the ball. Takes it. Doesn't do anything dramatic. Just takes it. He just needs to take it. That's all. Skipper Mahmudullah has done it before in the tournament. He's doing it again. With bat, with ball, and in the field. Just one maiden over in the tournament so far. Mashrafi Mortaza. Could this be the second? Shakib denies him that. Unless he got run out there. But it will be the lowest power play score at AKS BPL 2017. Just 25 with a loss of 4 in 6.
অনলাইনে পছন্দের জিনিসটির পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে 2টো লাভ। 1, কেনাকাটা হবে ঘরে বসেই, বাড়তি কোনো চার্জ ছাড়া। আর 2, আপনি পাবেন 20% পর্যন্ত ইনস্ট্যান্ট ক্যাশব্যাক। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো। আপনার একটা বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট আছে তো?
একটু হিসেব করে চলতে হয়। বিকাশ সিম তো সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসেব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে। আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র ইলেকট্রিক আর্ক ফার্নেসে পরিশোধনের পর তৈরি হয় ভূমিকম্প সহনীয় স্টিল AKS।
সনিকা থাই ভাষা মা।
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো
Play score in the tournament. 76. That's a good shot. That is a good shot. It's been a one-man show for the Dhaka Dynamites so far, and it's been their captain, Shakib Al Hasan.
Well, they've lost the top brass of their batting order, and he's going to have to come out here and play a captain's innings. Not too much width there. Nicely played. Waited for it and found that gap between backward point and the third man, and a welcome boundary. Certainly going to need more of those, but he's going to have to make sure that as he hits those boundaries, he makes sure that he stays in the middle, pushes the ball around as well, like that.
There's plenty of batting to come. That's been the story. The 4 wickets have really cost them, and there haven't been too many boundaries, just not enough. What do you expect in a power play? It's been a bowling power play for the Khulna Titans. Looking a little quiet, expect Dhaka supporters. To play to keep Shakib company. Still Mossadegh to come, big Kyron Pollard to come. Hasn't been setting the stands on fire so far. This could be his opportunity. They've got a huge squad, have the Dhaka Dynamites. Only 11 can play at one time. Brathwaite comes back well after being hit for a boundary first ball.
Tell you what, he's bowled particularly well throughout the tournament as well, Gautam. And I remember the game in Sylhet when they played against Dhaka. As we look at the batsmen to come, Nadeef, Mossadegh, and the big hitting Kyron Pollard, he certainly might be needed to execute some big hits today. But we were just talking about Carlos Brathwaite and how important he's been with the ball as well. Got some important wickets in the middle of the innings. The Titans throughout the tournament. There's some really good overs in the game 2 days ago as well. Good Yorkers in the middle overs, mixed it up, some good slow balls. So other than the big hitting we've seen at the end of the innings today and in the previous game, he's certainly proving his worth with the ball as well. Excited Khulna fans in the stands, and why not? A team firmly in control.
That's a clever shot, unless Khulna can pull out these catches from nowhere. Oh, Jarul must have been wondering for a moment. Manages to get a boundary there. The end of 7 overs. 34 for 4. The Dhaka Dynamites. Shakib Hassan on 15. Johurul just hit that boundary with that lap shot. And I guess the Dhaka Dynamites, time to reassess in the Boshundhara LP Gas strategic timeout.
Got it! এই তো রাজবাড়ি আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে এক ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
সোয়াদিকা
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি
লাক্স নিয়ে এলো পারফিউমের এক অবিস্মরণীয় সৃষ্টি। পারফিউম বিউটি অয়েলের এক অনন্য মিশ্রণ, যার পারফিউম থাকে বহুক্ষণ। নতুন লাক্স পারফিউম সোপ কালেকশন, সৌরভ এমন রবে বহুক্ষণ।
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
অনলাইনে পছন্দের জিনিসটির পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ। এক, কেনাকাটা হবে ঘরে বসেই, বাড়তি কোনো চার্জ ছাড়া। আর 2, আপনি পাবেন 20% পর্যন্ত ইনস্ট্যান্ট ক্যাশব্যাক। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো। আপনার একটা বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট আছে তো?
একটু হিসেব করে চলতে হয়। বিকাশ সিম তো সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসেব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সঙ্গে চালু করলে টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে। আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
ভাই তুমি চা বানাই দিলা?
এক কাপ চাই যদি বানায় খাওয়াইতে না পারি, কমিশনার হওয়ার পরে কি করব? ভাই
তুমি যেরকম নাম্বার 1, তোমার চাও কিন্তু নাম্বার 1।
এমন নাম্বার 1 মানুষদের জন্যই নাম্বার 1 চা পাতা কন্ডেন্স মিল্ক আর চিনির দুর্দান্ত কম্বিনেশনে 1 কাপ নাম্বার 1 চা। নাম্বার 1 জয় সবসময়।
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলে 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
Big as strategic timeout comes to an end. It's the Khulna Titans on top. The rather large crowd that's turned up in the middle of the afternoon has been silenced by the Khulna bowlers. First it was Carlos Branthwaite smashing it to all parts. They've turned up in numbers to support their team, but just a little bit despondent at the moment. That man, the captain, could change things very quickly. 15 off 11, he's looked so good. It's not just the runs. He's looked good from ball 1. So calm he's been.
it's important that he does that. This is Shakib throughout the tournament so far. You can see really strong square through the offside and a couple of those boundaries today. His first 3 deliveries, he got 2 beautiful boundaries through the offside. Need to make sure that you don't serve him up. Too many balls to play through that area. He's clearly shown how strong he is.
Page looking shot from Jorul. Hit that so hard, wasn't really going anywhere.
This is destructive.
As Carlos Branthwaite was earlier on today. No need to be reckless.
রোল করো এবং বেন্ট করো সহজেই আর খোপা বাঁধো ইনস্ট্যান্টলি। সানসিল্কের সাথে
এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি ভাই একটা ফ্রেশ পানি দেন। মোট 15টি অত্যাধুনিক স্ট্যান্ডার্ড নিশ্চিত করে তৈরি হচ্ছে দেশের সবচেয়ে নিরাপদ পানি
The moment, and that'll give him that extra. Philip to try something different.
আমি এখন বসে আছি ঢাকা ডায়না সুন্দরী ফ্যানের মাঝখানে ঢাকার খেলার তেজ কমা
landing at good length forcing batsman into playing that stroke and wasn't the right option but and a prize wicket of Shakibul Hasan who perishes after scoring 20 and dire straits is the right word. Dhaka Dynamo
সারাদিনের ব্যস্ততায় ত্বকের যত্ন নেওয়ার সময় কই ফলাফল শুষ্ক ত্বক এজন্য আমার চাই ভ্যাসলিন ডিপ রিস্টোর এতে আছে ভ্যাসলিন জেলি যা প্রচন্ড শীতেও ত্বকে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়শ্চারাইজেশন আর দিচ্ছে
His tail up as Mahmoud Al Riyad.
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের
And he stands his ground, throws his bat at it. Well, we are still downstairs. Let's go down and join him.
সাকিব আল হাসান কিছুক্ষণ আগে আউট হয়ে গেল
রাইতে দেয় তো
এমনিতেই সাকিব আমার পছন্দের প্লেয়ার ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটস পছন্দের টিম তার উপর মানে গণহারে ভালো খারাপ সবসময় ফ্যান থাকতে চাই তো আশাবাদী কি মহিলা ক্রিকেট বাংলাদেশের মহিলা ক্রিকেট দল হয় খেলাটা এই কি মনে হয় বাংলাদেশের মহিলা ক্রিকেট দলের জন্য কোনো একটা বিপিএল আয়োজন হবে বিপিএল এর মতো বড় আসর হ্যাঁ ডেফিনেটলি কিন্তু তার জন্য পৃষ্ঠপোষকতা দরকার সরকারি সুবিধা মানে মহিলা ক্রিকেটেরও বিপিএল হবে Thank you so much. Now back to the commentary.
আরে বাবা ঠিক আছে
8000 ওয়াশিং
আরে বাবা 15000 আছে সব খুলে হবে ঠিক আছে
Much from now on to target the 157 top job because
কেনে ডাউনলোড
This pitch is offering a bit to the spinners. For the spinners, you had enough.
তুই কি ডাউনলোড দিবি তুই কি ডাউনলোড দিবি
এক বেটাই 500 600 করে নিয়ে
তুই কি ডাউনলোড দিবি
the one in. No wickets against Dhaka. Let's keep this. His pitch is offering something. He's included and he has done well. Halfway through, it's 4.
ডিল করে আসছি এখন হলো আমি রেড বলছিল 300 110 টাকা আমি জমা দিছি একজন আমার জমা দিছিল 80
Under Music, download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money.
ইন্টারনেট বোনাস বাংলা লিংক
Mamadullah back up. On. Pulls in a little wide, allows the batsman to free his arm batsman. It was a look. Long hop by delaying the stroke. 50 up. Yeah, at last. Something for the Dhaka Dynamite supporters to cheer on. Initially, even Ahmed thought maybe he didn't get the distance, but he did. It's quite a long one too. There he goes again, straight down the wicket, easy as the cup. Karen Pollard is a hard-hitting batsman. And finally, decides to play his natural game. That speed, if he got a touch, he could have gone. Slithering away, done well to pitch a target. Short arm jab, more than anything else. Look at the amount of bottom hand on that one. How good was that? Incredible. That was big. Wow. Incredible hitting. Very good. Another over boundary.
আর ঠ্যাক বয়াম নো ঠ্যাক এটা তো সমান সমান এটা আমার বলে দাও তাই আর সমান সমান এটা
What a big over. 25 from it after 11. It's 70.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the
look at those two worms. Move now. After losing 5 wickets, the situation looked hot. Singles. And let Pollard do what he did in the given the strike back. Was eaten up 3 balls in the process. He's been absolutely magnificent. Just 12 runs of his bowling. Beat. The man in form. That's excellent. Keeping and getting into line. Naranja does well in restricting Pollard. But I got He's restricting him. Look at the way he just played that ball and didn't give a jump, man. He's a burly bloke.
নতুন সানসিল্ক ইনস্টাবান প্লেস করো, রোল করো এবং বেন্ড করো সহজেই আর খোপা বাঁধো ইনস্ট্যান্টলি। সানসিল্কের সাথে পাও ইনস্টাবান।
গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন, এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার।
$79 for 5 a while ago. The Dhaka Dynamo. Match where
well, and I think as long as they perform their best.
And we just see another one there. Brathwaite has been treated by Kyron Pollard. There's no West Indian club over here, and Brathwaite has been dealt with by the big man from Trinidad and Tobago. And how lethal can Kyron Pollard be? Even though those wickets have fallen, he took a moment, assessed the situation, and he's exploded.
I mean, you know, that's the beauty about a player like Pollard. He's a very mature player. He understands the field when he comes in, and he does his mathematics, and he performs like he's doing today for us.
And we've seen Pollard also start to get a leadership role in the Caribbean. He started captaining his side. As a senior statesman, he must be guiding a lot of the younger players.
Absolutely. We are with Pollard. There's also Kumar Sangakkara, who is instrumental in guiding our players and the junior players within the team. And I think they're our biggest asset when it comes to rounding everybody up and just doing a good game of cricket.
What about the crowds here? I mean, even an afternoon game, a lot of people may be bunking office, but they've come to support the team.
It's unbelievable. I mean, for the team, especially this kind of a crowd in the middle of the week in an afternoon is absolutely unbelievable. I think it's a lot of fun, and the team loves it when they're on the ground.
And look at that shot from Pollard. What a lovely shot. Down the leg side, he flicks off, and Kyron Pollard is setting the stadium on fire. 40 of just 15 deliveries now, Pollard. And Brathwaite might have entertained the crowd for a while, but now it's Pollard taking over in the blue colours, and suddenly the required
stride rate has come down to just a shade over 9, and in T20 cricket, that really is something that's very gettable.
Yeah, I know. Well, let's see. It's definitely looking good, but anything can happen. But I'm confident. We hope for the best.
Yes, thank you very much. I'll let you. Looking a little tense a little while ago, but you're starting to smile now, and that's where we wanted. Thank you for your time.
Very much. Thank you.
Well, earlier we saw what the man on screen did with the bat. He was smashing. He showed that Khulna Titans put on a decent total, and after they managed to pick up 5 wickets, it's the man on screen now, Aaron Pollard, who smashed 4 sixes in that over of Mahmudullah. In total, he's got 495 sixes in T20. Make that 496. What a shot. That's gone over. And he's having a party there. Brings up the 50 partnership.
Well, Pollard, he is turning it on. And much to the delight of this magnificent crowd. And I think Bradford's just playing to his strength. Just bowling length deliveries, allowing him to hit it on the up and over the top. We haven't seen him bowling the wide Yorker. Well, he's got a cross, but look at the length. That's the perfect length for someone like Pollard to play such shots.
They need to find someone to pull it back. We talk about the 50 partnership. What about Pollard? 46 of 17. 3 4s and 5 6s. Incredible innings from Aaron Pollard. He's missed out in a couple of games. He's played 3 matches. Swing and a miss. And he didn't score run. He didn't bat in one of the matches. And he didn't get on to score too many in the 2 matches before this. But this is very, very important for them because in the situation, you know, he came out to bat or score going at 41 for 5. And all of a sudden, Pollard has taken over. It looked like the Dhaka Dynamite was certainly not matching up to what Khulna did with the bat. But now, it surely looks, because that's gone. Make no mistake, that's gone into the stand. Wow! Brings up his 50 with a massive 6. That's the 6-6 of the innings. 20 in this over. 99 for 5. He loves it.
Got it! এই তো রাজবাড়ি আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই
ম্যাপ দেখি সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
সোয়াদিকা
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি
Quickest, he's joined Luke right. Picking up 50, that's the shot that he bought his 50, and look at the reaction. 19 deliveries, you know how important this is. It looked like that Khulna Titans were sailing over, but he has different ideas. What a shot, they cannot believe it. The Khulna Titan fans, they cannot believe it. Well, it's still going, I can tell you that. They need only 58 from 42 deliveries, definitely possible now, Roshan.
More than possible, more than possible. Just asking for less than 8 runs and over. Very gettable with someone like Pollard in this form, 52 of 19. But I thought Bradford just played straight into his hands, but look at them. They lost hope. Come on, you shouldn't be losing hope like that. They need to believe in the bowlers. Anything could happen. They need 1 good over, maybe 2 quick wickets.
Yeah, let's have a look. The 50 package, it's all about 6s and 4s, I can tell you that. 3s, 4s and 6 6s. Incredible pitching from Aaron Pollard. In a situation when chips were down and he's taken the ruling attack by the scruff of the neck. He has been absolutely brilliant with that single. The 100 comes up for Dhaka Dynamites. It's important for Dhul Islam to also ensure that he doesn't throw his wicket away. 18 deliveries for the second 50. My word, that is simply incredible.
That's why this man is so special. Aaron Pollard, such an outstanding prospect. Can hit the ball hard and can hit it very far. Now this is going to be a good contest. genuine pace, and Kyron Pollard. Let's see what he does.
A dot. That's how you can create the pressure. I mean, it's been a good over. We've seen Jofra Archer bowling quick and in on the stumps. And this over certainly has been very good. That's what Khulna Titans need. Someone to come in and build a little bit of pressure. Because the moment they miss the length, make no mistake, it's going to go out of the ground. A bit of a chat between the captain and Archer, knowing that Pollard would be looking to play big shots. Mind you, they really don't need big shots now because, as we mentioned, 57 required now, 39 balls. Yeah, if it's in the zone, fine. If it's not, look for those singles, rotate the strike. The square leg inside the circle just coming a little bit straighter in front of the square leg umpire, and the deep mid wicket also moving to its right. What a match this is turning out to be. Lovely delivery. Bowler, all he could manage to do is head down the ground for a single. This is turning out to be a very good over.
Yeah, that was a low full toss, mid-off inside the circle. In a way, it was some sort of a risk. Mid-off been pushed back, but brought back again. That last ball, he had mid-off inside the circle. He was lucky. Pollard looking to play a little bit more cautiously. But this is turning out to be a good over.
Good, just a single. Yeah, as long as they don't lose wicket, I think it's the key. They don't lose wicket, they will feel much more comfortable that 55 runs needed from 37 till they think that they should achieve that. For Kyron Pollard, Roshan, actually the mid-off goes back. He's outside the circle for Pollard. The delivery, very good over, just a 3 in that over, 1 or 2 for 5.
Got it! এই তো রাজবাড়ি আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই দেখি সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি গ্রামীণ ফোন ভাবনা থেকেই ভালো কাজের শুরু অ্যান্টিঅক্সিডেন্ট ও ফ্লেভোনয়েড সমৃদ্ধ এক অসাধারণ ব্লেন্ডের ফ্রেশ প্রিমিয়াম টি খুলে দেয় ভাবনার দুয়ার সোনিকা থাই ভাষা থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ রবি
will feel that yes it's within their reach. Have a look at the bowling card here. Nine Chaudhary 1 for 4. He's just only bowled 1 over. Why isn't he bowling? Shafiul Islam 2 overs. He's just gone for 5 runs. Unbelievable. Shafiul Islam into the tag and straight away he's put that away for a boundary. Short and wide. Poor delivery to start with. And it's Shafiul Islam who's picked up a boundary.
Very useful. Very, very useful indeed. With Pollard scoring runs so quickly at one end, boundaries like this just complement him. You would expect Jawrul Islam to just knock the ball into gaps and get him on strike, but here he comes out with a boundary, just creates so much of pressure to the fielding side. Now they need to block both ends. They would have thought maybe just singles to Jawrul Islam.
That's a good shout. Probably going down the leg side, but looked good initially. Always think that there's a bit of a batter there as well.
Oh well, Martinez didn't think that there was a bat involved. He did get right across. Yes, big nick. So good call by the umpire. But had there been no inside edge, I think he was a goner because he had moved so far across. But let's see what Pollard could do. We've already seen me racing to 50 off just 22 balls. Now from round the wicket.
This time it's a short one. Oh, he's coming back for a good one. Second run taken. The big man also runs very quick in between the wickets. Make no mistakes there. We know how he has hit those big sixes. Have a look at this running between the wickets.
Yeah, running that first run hard. Perfect example. perfect example as to how one could take a second. When you run that first run hard, you have so much of time to come back for the second. Oh, that's not good news for Khulna. It's a wide and 4. That is rubbing salt into the wounds.
Now let's have another look. Did he really get an edge? I don't know. I don't think so. No. Not a bad shout at all because he had come in front of the stumps. Have a look at this. Ooh, impacted line. And it's an umpire's call. But never an edge there. Don't want. That's gone up in the air. This should be taken. This could be a turning point. Oh, he's taken it. Took a long time, but Demon Ghost takes it. Sheffield Slump comes back strongly and picks up the danger man. Iron Proud gone.
I thought that was the length to bowl to him. They were feeding him by pitching it up, but bang it a little bit short. Aaron Pollard has fallen. That was the slow bouncer, didn't come on. In fact, it appeared to have just dug in the pitch, but good catch. Excellent catch by the keeper. Great piece of judgment. So Pollard goes for 55. It's 114 for 6.
Yonder Music. Download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music. তোর না প্রিমিয়ার, কিন্তু চুল বাঁধার টাইম কই? Don't worry, খোপা বেঁধেই যাব। নতুন সানসিল্ক ইনস্টাবান প্লেস করো, রোল করো এবং বেন্ড করো সহজেই আর খোপা বাঁধো ইনস্ট্যান্টলি। সানসিল্কের সাথে পাও ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি। ইনস্টাবানে খোপা বাঁধা ফান এন্ড ইজি। তো বুঝে নাও তোমার ইনস্টাবান ফ্রি।
বন্ধুদের #1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলে 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
Yeah, Musaddiq Hussain will be in a bit of a pressure here. He's the next batsman who's coming to bat now after the fall of Pollard's wicket. Just when things were going towards the Dhaka Dynamo, this happened. Leading edge, straight up in the air. It's a pretty simple catch in the end for Demon Ghosh. Waited and waited and waited, and then in the end, no problems. They'll be happy. Just a little while ago, they were shell-shocked by the power hitting from Kyron Pollard, but he's back in the pavilion, and now this is turning out to be a really good match now. They need 42 now from 31. I just wonder why the top 2 bowlers were not used earlier. Look at Chowdhury, 1 for 4. Sheffield Slump before this had given not much away because he's given away 13 runs. So he'd given away only 4 runs in the first 2 overs that he has bowled, and he's picked up the big fish. And look at Mahmudullah, 1 for 29 of 2.
যাচ্ছে নতুন স্লিম প্যাকে যার ইজি ক্রিম ব্যবহারের স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য আর ফিজিক্যাল ইন্ডাকশন সিল ওর ব্যাচ নাম্বার দেয় আসলে মোবিল অয়েলের নিশ্চয়তা। মোবিল, চালু থাক আপনার উন্নতির যাত্রা। বন্ধুদের #1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলে 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
Even after that ticketing from Karan Pollard. Look at the difference here. Much ahead thanks to that innings from Karan Pollard, 115 for 6 at this stage. Khulna Titans were 93 for 4. But then Carlos Bradford really got into his act, putting up a really good partnership, good delivery. But he's punched it down the ground. Mr. Single.
The 41 of 29, still very gettable. The difference just 12, 4 wickets standing. And Mosaddek Hussain, I've seen him handle a bat, and he is a good player. This is really a contest now. It's more even with Pollard gone. But this is the time the teams would try to outbeat each other, holding one's nerve, winning moments. It's the key. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, he was man of the match in the last match. Vijay Chaudhary, 4 for 35, and it'll be a good test. He bowled on one over prior to this over, and he just gave away 5 runs, which is just incredible. Also picked up a wicket. I think this will be a good test for the youngster. He's been very impressive. This is good running, very good running. A little bit sloppier from the outfield there. Too easy for the batsman to come back for the second.
39 of 28, that's the equation. Yeah, but very good running indeed. Look at the pressure turning, and quite easy in the end, the second one. Always good to run that first run hard. Just gives you that extra bit of seconds to make your second. So Mosaddek Hussain, let's see how he handles the bat here.
Yeah, it's the wickets that Khulna Titans is looking forward to. Nicely played, but only be a single bet. There's a man in the team in that direction. Required rate now 8.44. Original was 7.85. And the problem with Dhaka Dynamite, they've got only 4 wickets in hand. It's not turning out an easy one. Yes, had that man on the screen on the left, Karan Pollard was, if he was still there, then certainly Dhaka Dynamites would be feeling a lot more comfortable. Still possible, as you mentioned. Maybe a single. So dealing in singles at the moment. 5 already in this over.
This is good work by Khulna. They're just making sure that that rate keeps climbing. Now it's 8.5, and the gap, though still 11. By Khulna, they're just making. That's not a surprise at all. Seamers have bowled extremely well so far in the tournament, particularly here. Mixed it up. This man got 4 wickets in the first game, or the last game he played.
Now that's a double, almost more than double. 89 wickets for the seamers, 42 for the spinners in this tournament. Again a short one. Straight to the fielder, shy at the stumps. Direct hit would have been very, very interesting. And they want the second, but I don't think it's there.
But they've got 6 so far of the first 5 balls. That's that running here. Well, direct hit would have been always tight. Direct hits are generally tight. And look where he's running. He's veering away. That always happens. Batsman is running straight. Just lose those milliseconds. That can be tight in the case of a direct hit. Very lucky. Last ball of the over. Oh, that's played well. Akil Dhananjaya. Wrong-footed on the boundary. So 8 runs of that over. It's 123 for 6 and 16 overs completed. They'll need 34 of 24 balls, and I think it is timeout now. It's the Bashundhara LP Gas strategic timeout.
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
বাইরে দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
BPL 2017 কুমিল্লা ভিক্টোরিয়ান্স বনাম চিটাগাং ভাইকিংস আজ রোমাঞ্চযোগে।
সবকিছু কেড়ে নিয়েছে।
হিন্দুস্তান মঙ্গলদের পৃথিবীতে
of 24 deliveries.
Dhaka Dynamites were certainly down and out.
If you have to go on a punt, what's your teammate?
I've got to go with the Dhaka Dynamites at the moment. The field continues from the Shah Cement end, cut away, just one.
Well, these two batsmen have to play sensibly. Jahurul is at the crease. He's played 24 deliveries, looks set to do something special for his side. He should be ably supported by Musaddiq.
Yeah, Khulna will be looking for a couple of wickets here. They can get one, hopefully another one in quick time. Then they are able to pull back the Dhaka Dynamites. But at the moment, 34 from 23, you've got to think that Dhaka can do it. Turned away. That's the one run. And come back for two, actually. That's good running. Fielder just toppling over, losing his balance as he fielded there. And that allowed them to come back for two. This is good running and good awareness.
These kind of deliveries are not going to help cause of Khulna Titans. Yes, it was a good effort from the fieldsman at fine leg, but not good enough to save another run. 2 runs scored. Good comeback. This is the line, this is the length. He should be looking to bowl all the time. Shafiul, he's been amongst wicket. 2 wickets so far for him. Picked up a very important wicket at a crucial juncture of the game when he removed Pollard. It was looking so dangerous. He's been very consistent throughout the tournament. Bowler to rely on in difficult situation. Good run once again. You must have enjoyed Pollard's batting. It was so effective today.
It was about time that we saw something of that kind from him, as we see one of the owners of the Khulna Titans and some of the dignitaries. It's a very tense game. They were a lot happier at the end of the first innings when Brathwaite was going crazy, but Pollard's given them a bit of his own medicine.
Yeah, he packed few punches, but wasn't able to knock out the opposition. I could see faster bowlers employing this short pitch deliveries, just channelizing their aggression, bringing problems for the batsmen on pitches where there is nothing for the fast bowlers. Good to see.
He's been someone who's been pretty nippy with the ball for me, Amir, and as you say, the wickets that have been played on so far have not really supported the quicker bowlers, but he certainly got something out of the wickets along with his teammate Jofra Archer.
Yeah, he's deceptive. And he's got slow ones, slow bouncer in his repertoire. 17 overs completed. It's 136 for 6. Still anybody's game.
At this stage of the game, Dhaka Dynamites clearly ahead, runs-wise. But the wickets, that's a worry. 6 of them picked up by Khulna Titans. Seems like there is a bowling change being affected. Mahmoodullah. Interesting. Jofra is a good option, isn't it?
Just about to say, this is a good change from the captain. We saw a beautiful Yorker to dismiss Cameron Delthorpe earlier today. He did it a couple of nights ago as well. As we look at Jofra Archer and his landing areas in the BPL this season, and, he's mixed it up nicely. And look at all the other seamers.
Yeah, he's set the trend for the fast bowlers by bowling few short pitch deliveries with a newish ball and then employing those Yorkers. And then these slow deliveries makes him mighty effective.
He's got good pace. Hold the quickest bowler of the tournament so far. 152.2 k's an hour. That was earlier on this afternoon. Early in his spell as well. He certainly has the ability to get those spearing Yorkers in. And if he can get it right here and get a wicket, he's certainly going to be putting Khulna Titans in a position to win this game. It's in the balance, Amir.
Still is. I'm with you. A good over can change things for Dhaka Dynamites. And a wicket can seize the fate of the game.
Well, you can see lots of planning going on at the moment by the captain, making sure he's got the right fielders in the right place. Gahurul, the man on strike, 27 from 27, so he's gone okay. You want to make sure they don't give him any chance to get any boundaries. If anything, one run, get off strike, and Walter Mossadegh, the newer man at the crease.
Oh, that's beautifully played. He was expecting a Yorker, and the batsman was very lucky that he got it outside the off stump. A low full toss, just opening the face of the bat and placing the ball in the vacant third man area. Important 4 runs.
Yeah, just a slight change to the field again. I think Jofra Archer got that wrong. He's got a deep square. He's got a guy on the boundary at Cow and at Lowan. He wanted that York to be straighter, somewhere there. He was disappointed that last delivery. That's certainly more the area that he wants to be bowling with that field.
Well, I'm not convinced with the field placing. Still want a third man. Yeah, because they're bowling against the tail-enders. I know Jagorul is going to be offended when I tagged him as a tail-ender, but I'm not referring to him. Mossadegh. These guys often play the ball, edge the ball towards third man, inside edge towards fine leg. Now he's realized he's pushing the fieldsman. A third man, and
he pan out as well? Whitish, 3 in a row there.
A whitish point right on the boundary line.
হলে আমি জানাবো হ্যাঁ যদি অন্য হ্যাঁ
He certainly got something out of the wickets along with his teammate Jofra Archer.
সে সালমাপাকে অনেক গুরুত্ব দেয় বুঝছেন এটি আমাদের হ্যাঁ 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 আল্লাহ ভরসা রাইট থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ রাইট 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 হ্যাঁ 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 ওটাই করবো আর কি যখন দেখবো যে সবাইকে পোস্টিং দিছে বাট আমাকে আর সরায় নাই তাহলে বুঝবো ইনশাল্লাহ ঠিক হয়েছে হ্যাঁ থ্যাংক ইউ জানাবো, হ্যাঁ? আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
Ball within the stumps. There was a bit of confusion. I think there was a fielder moving, and that's why umpire stopped the bowler from delivering. It's good to be proactive, but you can't chase the ball all the times in an over. You have to trust your bowler as a captain.
That's wild. We often talk about bowling to your field, and that's exactly what he's done there. Plenty of discussion earlier on in the over between him and the captain.
First ball, and the captain has to react. When Musaddiq is on strike, he should look to save the signal. It's 138 for 6.
Seriously?
Tested game. Look at those worms. Nothing to choose but.
We talked about how much is going through his mind in the last. Last over. A lot of leeway for them in the last over.
There should be one thinking. Give single to ball, a bad delivery to him. This will serve the purpose. Drive the runs. Let's see how he handles the pressure. And
give him the opportunity to hit the ball up and over the onside field. There's nobody back. A deep square, that's a good shot.
it's a brilliant stroke. Doesn't have to go after every delivery. Picked up the ball. Boundary. Pressure is on the bowler. Just enjoy that. Play sensibly.
Exactly. Boundary from any of those four. Going through the hands and the legs.
Nervous dugouts. Nervous.
Man who's in, Jahurul, 41 from... He's a man controlling.
He's sighting the ball back at the moment, Jahurul Islam. It's highly imperative for his side that he should stays in.
Congratulations, khulna. Are you get paise nahi?
And bat sensibly.
Looks like and is safe. It's good running. Very aware of the fact that Jahurul's trying.
And it's very important for Jahurul to go to his partner Musaddiq.
7 ball 10 run lage. I have to sign
And ask him to go after the ball ahead. One step ahead of the opposition. Go to your partner. Jahurul. Ask 150 up and Dhaka Dynamites on.
Dhaka ji na.
The verge of winning this game. This last boundary has changed the complexion of the game.
You spoke about this, Amir. You spoke about how important a boundary would be on that last ball, and he got it.
And have a look. In the right areas. Where that we see ball blinking. This is the area I should be looking to ball.
He's certainly capable of doing it. I mean, we've seen him do it this tournament. this is becoming so tense. Tense moments, indeed. And no clue what. Whatsoever, Jahrul. Quite a few if he carries on bowling like this, Amir.
মার্জিন কেমন থাকে আর কি ধরেন আপনার কত টাকা ধরেন আমরা যদি আপনাদের টোটালটা দায়িত্ব নেই সারা বাংলাদেশ
What a game we're having. Chip. Away it goes. Chance for the run out, didn't get it, but they've got the man that they want to. Oh, it is still anybody's game. Oh, it has been absolutely brilliant over so far. Breathwaite bringing all. More discussions going on between the captain. And the bowler, and so far this over, he's proved why he was kept for the last. He was able to execute a brilliant stroke in the last over. Hit a boundary so far. Fine leg, square leg. End the circle. No, peculiar field placing. Oh, he's brilliant. This has been brilliant so far. And oh, it looked like the Dhaka Dynamites were romping home, but how quickly till one blemish. And
আরে বেটা এটা খুলে খুলে লাগাইতেছি তো
Piolo wins the game for his side. What a knock. Game, unfortunate.
কারা জিতলো ঢাকা ডায়নামাইট ব্যাট খুলনা টাইটান 5-4 কারা জিতলো
Not quite enough in the end. That's why I said you have to take your hat off for this man.
লাল বল 4 মিনিট জিতিস বাবা
Moment for his side. Good to see a smile on his face. Dynamites beat the Khulna Titans by 4 wickets, but by getting started for them, they were well out of. did extremely well, powered by Carlo Hopes Alive for the Dhaka Dynamites.
Well, before he came, the innings was imploding. And when he started to explode, he changed things in a jiffy. And it was his effort brought the side back and through Jahurul Ardes. And we have often spoken about this format. 1 over can change the course of the game, and that over of Mahmoodul Riyad changed the over.
Back here, the man of the moment, as you said, Johurul Islam is with me. Look at the crowd. I was impressed.
Because if Akib was there, then I can hit all the balls, but it's not easy till then, because when Shoikat was batting, the run rate was 8.5, so it was chaseable for us. It was 14, but Pollard make it 8.5, and Pollard's innings was, most crucial for us. And I was just did the finishing.
Yes, you were being a little modest over here. Yes, Pollard played really well, but some of the strokes,
after a long time, because I didn't play any, big innings in the BPL. That was my first chance, and first few balls I couldn't hit. It was tough to adjust. But after scoring 20-25, it was easy for me, and I was just supporting us through their heart, and by the grace of Allah we just did it.
Well, finally I can tell all this on your forehead is because you've given thanks onto the ground.
Of course, because all the things happen from Almighty Allah, and that's I believe.
Congratulations and good luck. For the rest of the tournament.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Well, it seems like a humble man, and good to see Karen Pollard, who certainly changed the course of the game. But considering he was man of the moment.
Yeah, this was the innings, and Karen Pollard, you can see there. Carlos Brathwaite in the first innings, 64 he got from 29 balls. He's the one who opened up the innings for the Khulna Titans and helped them to 156 for 5.
Well, that's how the man started, with a misfield and a boundary. Started off nicely. And they were able to hit the ball into the gaps, and then this happened. And after this, we saw wickets tumbling down.
We did. That was a good catch to dismiss Klinger. She struggled for the time that he was there. In the end, almost dropped by the captain Saqib, but holding on to it. This was a good wicket for Sunil Narayan, and this is the period that you're talking about, Amir. They lost so many wickets all at once.
And Mahmoodullah contributed.
গাইজ সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ খেলা দেখার জন্য। আসলে নেটে একটু প্রবলেম ছিল, আশা করি পরবর্তী খেলা ভালোভাবে দেখাবো। সবাইকে ধন্যবাদ, এখন আমরা বিদায় নিচ্ছি।